And that, my friends, is how you screw up a chicken coop. You gotta get square. I gotta move that post over. Well, more fun for me. I'll be back in a minute. All right, so you can tell by the title, this is how you screw up a chicken coop. So, got my stuff right there that I need to fix this whole situation. But, yeah, you know those channels you watch? Oh, how to build a chicken coop. And they just zip, 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 zing, zing, ding, brrr. And it's done, and it looks like excellent. That's not this channel. This is the channel you come to when you want to find out what not to do, and so you don't make the same mistakes I'm making. So anyway, this is what I got going on. And obviously those boards aren't level, they're off. Everything's off. But we're gonna fix that. Okay, so I couldn't find my level, and this is the level I was using, this little bitty piece. Yeah, anyway. So I found my level. It's broke, but it's still a lot bigger. So what I was doing was I was using that little yellow one, and I'd go out there and I'd get one side level and I'd shoot a couple screws in it to hold it because I'm working by myself. And I'd go to the other side and make sure that was level. Then I'm gonna go back and check it. It was totally off. So anyway, that level's horrible, and I'm gonna use this one. And so anyway, I'm gonna cut my boards, I'm gonna get after it and get this thing straightened up, and then proceed from there. So stick with me, it ought to be fun. Watch all my screw ups. All right, hang on, let's get after it. Well, here we go, Bam's Outdoors again, making a chicken coop, screwing up left and right. These are my shims, paint sticks, they work. And anyway, last time y'all took a look at everything, I think everything was just posts in the ground, but now we've got it to where we are at this point. So let me take you around and show you some of the screw ups I did so that you don't screw up. And I never claimed to be a carpenter or a painter, so keep that in mind. Gotta go check on how my helper's doing. No, you don't have to do the inside.
Well, I did a little bit on that.
That's all right.
What?
I got a helper. Holy crap! I always got my helper here, but I got an extra helper. She's a painting away.
Yeah, and this grass is sometimes in the way.
What are you doing in there? Well, sitting here working on this nesting box. Sanded it earlier. Now I'm going back and painting it. So, like I said, utility grade lumber. It's cheaper, but doesn't look as good. And I'm gonna keep on going.
I think it's cute.
All right, so here we go. Here's the nesting box, and look, I already have an egg. Hi, little egg.
I'm not a real egg.
Oh, you're not an egg?
No, I'm Chantel.
Oh, you're Chantel. Okay. All right. Sorry, you are not an egg. My bad. So, this is the. Let me put these sticks down real quick. This is the nesting box, and I made mine. This gap right here is 18 inches. I'm sorry. Yeah, 18 inches. And I went ahead and made so you could hide the cut and all. You can see the screw ups there, right? So you can hide the cut and everything. I decided to go 20 inches on my height. That way, when I put my board in here that's going to lay flat, it'll come out to cover all that. So also I made it the entire length, one big nesting box. So my outside's here. Well, here's one of the mistakes I made. When I went to put this on here, I have 2x4s right here and down here. And when I put this on here, it was so wide that this right here was actually, this is the 4x4 post behind this. So how are you gonna drill through and get it? So anyway, long story short, I had to add a brace right here, give me something to screw into. And then of course, this nesting box is screwed in all the way down on that board. So here's the functionality of it. It's a little stiff. It's a lot stiff today. So there's your, just pull that down. That should give you access to the eggs. I'm gonna paint this. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Closes just fine. Opens a little stiff though. I'm gonna have to work on that. As you can see, I still got to get the back done. But there's one window in. So you come in here like this, get your barrel bolts. That one. That one. Now you can open your window, just like that.
You can close it too.
Open up that one. Oh, thank you, Chantel, for helping. Open up that one. Get your handle. You can drop that down. So I'll have polyethylene, high density polyethylene. I'll have it all along here, and then up about 6 to 8 inches all the way around there, and use the deep letter method. So close this before Chantel falls out.
Got it.
Latch is fine. All right, let's close the window. Chantel can close it.
Okay.
Show me how. Good job. What about this one? You got it? Close it. Push it up. You almost got it. Now up. Oh, right in there you go. Up. Now over. Good job. So easy a 4-year-old can do it.
Yeah, and you go over there.
Right. So here's the window here. Just open this. And the reason, so the back doors you can open, the inner doors to get some ventilation. This will be open for ventilation. Of course, I'll have hardware cloth in here. And then right over here on the front, I'm gonna have 2 windows. And you open those up and you'll have ventilation. There's the yellow jacket, great. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Close is fine. Working on this thing still. And I just want to take you around and show you all my screw ups. Kind of a little quick clip. You can check out all the mistakes I made. I'll give you a couple pointers what not to do. So let's go check it out. All right, I came out here to show you all these mistakes and everything, but look at this. That has blown up. That is headed for Lawton. Pretty bad. If they don't get something out of that, I'd be amazed. I mean, you're right there, you're looking at people who aren't from around here. Oh, you're probably gonna get some pretty big hail out of that, and probably a tornado, and a total washout. The rain we need, the rest we can do without. All right, so real quick, sun's going down. I got some more things I want to try to get this roof on real quick, but anyway, so if you step around here to the back, first look around, make sure there's no snakes. Hey, there's a vulture. All right, so right off, these gate latches right here, you can see where I had them. I'll have to fill those in or whatever, and I got to cut all this in, yada yada. Anyway, if you put that up too high, these doors, when they swing open, show you one up real quick. Oh, the main door, sorry. Okay, so the main door, when it swings open, that was high enough before that this right here was rubbing on the bottom of the door, and if you had it open like this, you couldn't drop this, you couldn't drop your bedding door, okay? So that didn't work. Now this screen back here, I ordered 1/2 inch. Okay, let me back up. I thought I was ordering 1/2 inch, and I thought they screwed up when they delivered it, because this is the 1/4 inch, smaller than what I wanted. And sorry, this door keeps swinging on me. Anyway, just swore I heard a snake. A lot of rattlesnakes. Anyway, so when you open up this inner door, voila, there's your screen. Great, okay. But when you make these doors, if you make a coop like this, when you make these doors, see if I can get a camera here. Okay. If you don't router down a lip, an edge into this 1x2 or 2x2, whatever you want to call it, this plywood is going to stick out. And when it goes to stick out, as you go to close the door, you got to have a gap back there for the screen, which, just going to show you this real quick. This screen is not real super tight, okay? If I had it completely just, you know, all the way up the top, just stretched tight, this plywood over here would be just really bouncing into it. It's already, just having it like this, usually you can let these doors go, close, and they'll close. This doesn't close. It will, but it's hitting that screen and it's bouncing back out, and then the latch isn't catching. So, hey, there's one mistake you can avoid, okay? Now, next one, if you see all this caulking right here, that's because this is an old post, and it's got a lot of splits in it. You know, I reused it, and anyway, I got caulking in there. I need to sand it and go back and repaint it. I would have done that first, but I really didn't think it was going to bother me that bad. And after I painted it, it bothered me that bad. Same as over here. The big old splits in the plywood, and I was like, yeah, so I'm going to sand it, repaint it. I'm not looking at that. All right, so one mistake, two mistake. I know I got a mistake. Oh, right here, boom. So, so anyway, I did what I did, and yeah, I already wasted one 10-footer, and I'm not wasting another one. So that's just gonna be it, man. Sorry. I'll have to see if I can piece that in, wood glue something in, paint over it, try to hide it. Probably do something like that, I don't know. But you can always fix your mistakes if you're willing to go back and do it. So all this is good. I'm gonna try and get this plywood. It's pretty windy. I don't know. Try to pick up some of this plywood and stick it on. I don't know if I can do it by myself, but it'll be interesting, to say the least. Yeah. I guess I could take it up in the chicken coop with me and then just try to put it on. I don't know. That's questionable. All right, I gotta get off this phone. I'm gonna get this done, yakking at y'all. So anyway, that's an update. I'll let y'all know what happens. I'm out. Okay, now I got to cut a piece of trim to go just over the top of this next box. You know, there was a slight little bit of a gap in there, and I siliconed it, and I want to cover it up with this. Plus, it'll just look good, you know, having a chocolate piece of trim up there. Can't use this one, however, because it's really warped. It's bad. It's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to probably go rip a 2x4. What are you doing? Anyway, I'm going to go rip a 2x4 and make myself a 2x2.
Oh.
Or a 2x1.5.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Tito Mario.
What? So ripping boards with a skill saw, what's that word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, sucks. All right, I got my trim cut. I'm gonna paint it up real quick and stick it on. You're probably like, why am I painting the inside of the window when it's gonna be folded up? You're not gonna see it. Well, if you got your window down for ventilation for the chickens, you're gonna be seeing this all day. I don't wanna look at that.